What is up, everybody? Logan coming at you guys with another video, and today we're doing another Kalshi video. These are the ones that they reached out to me to do, and we had the small account challenge. They gave me 200 bucks to start out with, and last week or 2 weeks ago, I actually had a very tough time. As you guys can see here, we're at $24 left in the portfolio due to some of my bad decisions, but also I had some really bad luck on some settlements of the treasury yield. And then also, like, we can go through the notifications. One thing that is actually going well is this US inflation play. Right now, I'm up 17% on it. I got it for 82 cents, got 24 contracts, and now it's at 95. So I might take that off and try to rework with this, but I also have very reasonable expectations. So if I think I'm going to get back to 200 with this 24, I don't think the odds are in my favor for that. Of course, they're not. So still trying to figure out what I'm going to do to kind of bounce back with it, as I do really love the long-term plays. Like, that might be the only way that I continue to work with these contracts. I was doing a lot of 0DT last year, but I like this. I really like Kalshi for the idea that you can take longer term shots on just the economics in general, right? Which is very cool because there's so many different things, right? Like the treasury yield, like I said, that's where I took a decent hit. I'm down a little bit on this TikTok ban, but I only have one contract, and that was very speculative. So if we go and take a look at some of my older plays, this is where we got into trouble a little bit. So we had this, you can see this price movement 15 days ago where I had said no to the treasury 10-year daily yield, and the price went up 113% to 85 cents within the last hour of it settling. So I should have taken my profit and ran there, but I literally just left it to go to expiration that day. These were all daily closes. It was a lot of the day trading contracts. And then over here, we got the S&P one. The same thing happened. The yes price went up 61%, and I just got destroyed on this guy. Then it fell a little bit too later that day, which was nice. I took this position off for like a small loss as well. And then, of course, it would have worked out. The price went down 85% at the end of the day. So that would have been a nice win. We're looking over here, the oil. I got screwed on the oil as well for WTI oil's daily settlement. I think it was at 67.90 when I took the trade, and it somehow finished between 69 and 70. Like I said, the yes price went up 53% in the last hour of it settling. So it's just some very bad beats when it comes to some of my plays that I took, but also not great risk management because I was doing a lot of risk a little to make a lot. And the one day I tried to risk a lot to make a little on a lot of these daily events that are happening, right, was the day that it kind of, for me, was like just the worst day to do that. So overall, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna bounce back with my Kalshi. But like I said, I'm not really into the daily stuff anyway very much anymore. I think the economy is starting to calm down enough with inflation coming in at 3%, that it was 9% a year ago, that those daily opportunities just really aren't there anymore for the price. But I really do like, Kalshi has these longer term positions you can look at taking, like the US inflation. I'm very happy with this trade, even though it's for $3. Just still really understanding the platform and how to utilize it. But there is a link below to sign up if you guys would like to use my code. You also get a free credit as well for signing up through my code. And you guys can kind of play around and see, the NASDAQ weekly close. That would have been a really cool trade. Today it's up quite a bit, it seems to be, at this moment. Yeah, up 0.61. I know the S&P fell a little bit, but you can just take shots down here, scoop a couple contracts. Like, I have $1 currently. So let's see. If I wanted to get a little bearish, this is for July 14th. So, which is today. So it's basically like a 0DT. So we're at 15,670. I would do more if I had more money. I may actually close out of that portfolio play, but we're going to take another long shot here with $1, scoop a contract really quickly. Let's say no, we're not going to close between 15.6 and 15.7. I think it's actually going to fall lower, but instead of buying the yes that it's going to be lower, right? Which is much cheaper in case it does continue to rally. So we'll just grab a contract, trading for 59 cents. We'll submit that, get that filled. So that'll be my play for the day. There we go, 42 cents left in funds at the moment. We're going to see if this works out for me. And then I'm going to look at liquidating the rest of this play. But that's kind of just the bad luck that happened to me with the small account challenge. And, I feel like I'm going to have to put more money in if I'm going to continue with this as well, right? Because this isn't very much to build off of. Or I could just set very modest goals and try to build myself back up to 200 just off one day of bad beats, right? All the bad price movement in my direction. Just really ridiculous, 50 some percent, 113% increase in the last hour to crush the gains. The annual inflation market forecast is now down to 2.81%. The market's just continuing to rally off of that. So I'm actually going to close these contracts out. Like I mentioned, we got 24 of them. And we got, I typed in the wrong one. Let me go to the one that I have. Go down here, close these. We got 24 of them. So we're going to collect our $3.20, give 8 cents in fees away. And then, so now we got $23 in funds. We can go look at doing an S&P close. I kind of want to do one for next week is what I'm thinking, that we're not going to finish around where we are now, right? The market's at 45.16, not too far up today. I know we got up to like 45.25 earlier, as you guys can see back here. It looks like we got all the way down to close that gap today. But overall, I'm slightly bearish because of this pretty decent run up. So if I can get some decent value today for next week's close, then I will take a look at taking a shot overall. But we did liquidate that play. Feels pretty good. Pretty pumped about that. I'll look at taking some more trades this week. I guess we could do today's weekly close. Let's see if there's any value anywhere. All right, we'll do this. That we're not going to close above 45.25. And we're going to we'll get 10 contracts. So we'll risk $7, try to make 222. It's cool with me. All right, partially matched up. Got three of them that I got. That's cool. So we got that play going. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money, try to get this portfolio growing again. I don't know if we're going to fill the rest of those because we are getting this red candle down. But yeah, that's going to be everything for me in this video. I really appreciate all the support as always, guys. Here's a little update on the Kalshi trades. Like I said earlier, there is a link down below. If you use my referral code, you guys get free credit for signing up. So I really appreciate all the support. It's going to be everything for me, and I will see you guys in the next video.